Good morning. It's Jackie with Paper Moments, and I have a baby album that I just completed, being that today is the baby shower. I created the baby book by following Tamra's tutorial, December Weekly, uh, which she did a three-part tutorial on how to create the album for your December weekly photos, which I also made and is a fantastic album. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to make a baby book out of it, because it has so many areas for photos and it's just perfect as a baby book. So using the Authentique Baby Boy Swaddle paper line, and it is a large album, as you can see. And then I just kept the spine simple and used some of this beautiful ribbon with lace that I got through Country Craft Creations. And then the back is just some more of your pattern paper. I have some ribbon in my scraps that I thought just went perfect with it, so I went ahead and used the ribbon as my closure. I did lift another project off of Tamara, which was these little bows, which I thought was just adorable. And she did this on her Authentique Boy album mini folio to go with her box that she made as well. And so it's a great video, and you need to check it out under Tammy Merrill on YouTube. And it is Authentique Boy Swaddle paper. So we're going to open it up, and like I said, it is huge. So on the first page I did another little bow, and yes, it kind of gets flattened out, but that's what's nice about the Authentique paper. It's nice and thick, so it just kind of bounces right back to shape. And this is your pocket, and I just kept it very simple. Lots of room here in this pocket. It's an expandable pocket, so there's going to be lots of room to put those cards or more pictures in as well. And then I just used one of the cut-aparts that I matted on some artesian brown cardstock and layered it up there. Now for the first page, this is a cut-apart, and I just made it into a pocket. And then I used one of the Graphic 45's ATC tags and their die, and created my little tag there. This flips open, and then I did use the brown cardstock, artesian cardstock, and then layered it with the white because I just didn't like the brown. And with using the white cardstock as my base, it just wasn't going to flow, so I wanted to add some of the brown in there. So this is another cut apart that I just matted and used it as a tuck spot there. And this is a great place for journaling. You can put a picture here. Another photo mat area here, which I just used some of the cut aparts and layered this little circle on some brown cardstock. And again, great area for photos. And did the same down here as well. Then you flip this over, and you've got two great areas for photos there. And then you've got a nice pocket size here, which has a photo folio in it. So we just kind of patchwork some of the paper on here, and then left this blank with the brown for a photo. Now on the inside, I didn't add the brown, I just left them white, but you can add photos there as well. Photos here. You can do some little journaling, and then on the back as well. And that's all I did, was using some of the scrap paper that was left over. And this is magnetic closure. Each page has a pull-out tag and to add for pictures, and I didn't add any more paper onto here because I was getting kind of low, so I just used the 1-inch border on this as well. This photo album does take a lot of paper, but it's well worth it in the long run. So this goes right back here, and this flips over, and then I layered some paper onto cardstock, and then another cut apart that I put onto cardstock and added that here. 2 photo mats here. This flips open, another great area for photos. Another flip that has photo mats on them. And then this is just the whole page that you can put different shapes of photos on. And I want to add any cardstock onto that because I thought it would be cute to put little photos everywhere on here. So that one is your back of your first page. This is the 4-page album. The second page, I have another cut apart here, and I made, again, a little pocket just like Tammy did on her tutorial. There is some changes. I did make a few changes with my album, which I'll show as we go along. So this flips open, and again, you have another photo area and a great area, landscaping area here for more photos. This flips over. Now this is where I did it a little bit different. This, I believe, was a pocket, and I went ahead and added a different flap, and then this opens up to many areas of different places for photos, journaling, 2 more photo spots here, and I'm going to take this out. And then I did leave, I didn't leave that open. I thought yeah, I did. I left it open so you can tuck your pictures under there. Yeah, there you go. I just glued it down in the middle. So you can still tuck pictures down underneath there. So you can put your picture there. And I thought that was really cute. And again, it has the pull-out photo mat as well. The next page, on the back of page 2, is a faux pocket-looking page where you can add your photos here, here, and here. I did use one of the brads from my stash. And then open this up. And this is another area where I changed it around. This was I believe, a pocket, a flap. This was a pocket, and I made it into a flap, and then I added a pocket here using one of the cut-aparts. I did add a little bookmark in there, and that says introducing, so they can put the baby's name on it. They can journal on the back, or put pictures there. This folds open again, and you've got great areas again for pictures, and again I left these open so a picture can slide right in there like that. These 2 flip up and one flips down, so another great area for photos. And then this I left plain as well, so that could be photos there too. And this just flips back over, and it's a magnetic. Here's the pocket, expandable pocket, following the Tammy's tutorial. And I just put in 1 photo mat here, but it's going to hold. You can see how much it's going to hold. It's really thick, so she can put extra photos in there. Same here is another pocket, and again I just made a photo mat. I did add this little embellishment here, and she can tuck a photo right in there as well. Flip this over, and it's going to give you 2 big photo mats here. This is a swing flap here, and I just thought that was cute, and that I cut off of some of the paper. Photo here, and then I did like a little belly band with that cut apart here, and then this has a pocket where you could put more pictures in, and I just added a couple of the cutouts here in the pocket. That flips over, and again another area for a photo, and again I left that open so you can tuck it in. Sweet child of mine. And then this is a full page, perfect for a 5x7 or 2 4x6s, whatever the mother would like to do with it. So, and that folds over, and this comes over this way, and I did make a belly band on mine, or a belt, which is not, Tamara did not have on hers. And then this opens up this way and this way, so you can see lots and lots of room for photos. Just a perfect album for a baby photo. And this folds over, and then you get 4 spaces here for 4 more photos. Same as this side here, 4 more places for photos, and then that magnetics down. Now on these pockets, I loved them, and they are again expandable pockets, and I have in each one 6 photo mats in it. And what I want to do before I get to the baby shower today is I'm going to stop at Michael's, and my intention is, the reason I did 6 in each pocket is I want to put a number. So for month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here, and then 7, 8, 9 through 12 here, and that's going to give her room. I thought that was really a cute idea. Give her room to put a photo, and then also she could use the back as well. So that was my thought process here on this one, but I love it. So those 2 pockets open up, and on the other side you have an area for photos. And again, I left those open at the bottom so you can stick the photo right underneath that. You can use these for journaling. You can use this side for journaling as well as that. And then on this one, I did add another cut apart here, and I just glued it in the middle. So you can, actually the pictures, when the mom puts it in here, it will tuck down or up underneath that. So, like that. Isn't that cute? I love that. Love that little cut apart. And then you move it over. Now, on Tammy's tutorial, she only had the waterfall halfway down. I went ahead and made my flap all the way the same length as my page. So it is an 8 by 10 inches long. These pages are 8 by 10. And then I used another cut apart. I've arrived. My name is. I weigh. I arrived. My parents are. And then another little Geographic 45 ATC tag there as my little thing. And then I just added some white, another contrasting pattern paper here, layered it on some white cardstock just to break that up. And then you open it up, and then as you can see, this is a great area for some photos here. She could do 4 by, these are, it's an 8 by 6, so she could actually do a 4 by 6, 2 photos, and then maybe some journaling in between. And then I've got the waterfall, and I did, to save on paper, because this album does take so much paper, I just added the little strips at the bottom, left the backs plain. These are 4 by 6, so they'd be great for photos. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 waterfalls. And then you could also use this right here for a photo. This is awesome. This is what I just love about this whole album, is this piece here that Tammy does give the full tutorial in that on her tutorial for December weekly. And this, although I did use a magnet to keep mine closed, and I used another little button. This was a cut apart. I just cut around the heart and inked it, and then you fill my heart. And then you open it up like this, and when you pull this out, it's like a waterfall photo. So you can do page by page, and I'll go through as page by page. So this is just a pocket here, and I just added the one of the cut aparts here, and a great place for if the mom wanted to. She had stickers, she could add the baby's name right here, and do another photo right here. Now, when you do these page by page, so you turn them this way, and then it folds that way, and then you turn it that way, and then you turn it that way, and then you turn it that way, and then when you turn it that way, and then you've got your last page here. Now, when I put my cardstock and my designer paper, I did my cardstock before, so technically when you pull it out like this, it should be designer, cardstock, designer, cardstock, designer, and then designer, paper, cardstock, designer, paper, cardstock, designer. I messed up, and I'm okay with it, because if you do it page by page, you still have the same effect, and I just love it. And then I coordinated the two for my covering of the binding there. I used the two different patterns, and I thought that came out really cute. I did leave the back page blank, and that's going to give her another nice area for more photos. And if you see this paper here and the paper over here on this side, I'm going to tell you a little secret there. This one right here. This is the cover page for the paper, the Authentique cover page for the paper. It just was perfect. Then it's a 12 by 12 sheet. I cut it to 5 7/8 to cover my piece here by the length here, and I was able to get one side for this and then one side for that. And I never used the cover sheet before, and look at how perfect did that turn out. It just was, and it saved me a whole another sheet of paper. So I love it, and it all coordinates, and I thought that was a great idea. And I've seen other people do it, and I've heard other people do it. I personally have never done it, so I thought, why not? And it worked out. It worked out perfectly. So that is my little book. Not so little, but it is my book, and I'm hoping she'll like it. I did make her one for her 5-year-old, and she fell in love with it. It was a Mickey, when they were going to Disney. So when I was invited to her baby shower, I thought, oh, this is a perfect opportunity for me to use the Authentique new collection and make a baby book. So that is my book, and I'm super excited how it turned out. I love it, and I'm hoping she will as well. And I did see I need to cut my ribbons because I left them straight, so I need to cut them in an angle. And then it should be ready to wrap up and go. Again, this is a tutorial that I followed from Tammy Merrill, and let me get you the link here. Let me get in here real quick. There it is. And December weekly. Okay. So it's the December weekly Keepsake album is what the tutorial is called. And like I said, she's got 3-part for the tutorial. She does have a walkthrough for the one which she did with the Christmas paper. And I think it's just the perfect album for a baby book because of the amount of pictures it will hold. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.